Two.
Hey everybody, my name is Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, click that subscribe button, click that notification, give us a huge thumbs up. I'm gonna be passing it to Aaron, and then I'm gonna eat. He's gonna be passing it to Ethan.
Hello everybody, I'm your host for today along with my partners and cameraman. We got Chloe Dussard right beside me, Ethan Dussard right beside her, and then our cameraman is Terry Dussard.
Woohoo!
Alright, so today we're going to be reading from Numbers chapter 10 to chapter 11. Before we do that, I'd like to give a shout out to all my relatives and people that take the time out of the day to watch this video. If you have a Bible, please open it up because we're about to begin. The person who's going to be reading today is yours truly, Ethan Dussard. Give him a round of applause. There you go.
Hi guys, I'm Ethan Dussard, and we're going to be reading chapter 10 to 11. Chapter 10. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Make thee two trumpets of silver, of a whole piece shalt thou make them, that thou mayest use them for the calling of the assembly, and for the journeying of the camps. And when they shall blow with them, all the assembly shall assemble themselves to thee at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And if they blow but with one trumpet, then the princes which are heads of the thousands of Israel shall gather themselves unto thee. When ye blow an alarm, then the camps that lie on the east part shall go forward. When ye blow an alarm the second time, then the camps that lie on the south side shall take their journey. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the congregation is to be gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. And the sons of Aaron the priest shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall be to you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations. And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. Also in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginning of your months, ye shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings, and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before your God. I am the Lord your God. And it came to pass on the 20th day of the second month in the second year, that the cloud was taken up off the tabernacle of the testimony. And the children of Israel took their journeys out of the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud rested in the wilderness of Paran. And they first took their journey according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. In the first place went the standard of the camp of the children of Judah according to their armies, and over his host was Nahshon, the son of Amminadab. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Issachar was Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Eliab, the son of Helon. And the tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari set forward, bearing the tabernacle. And the standard of the camp of Reuben set forward according to their armies, and over his host was the Eliezer, the son of Shaddar. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Simon was Shelemiel, the son of Jerushadai. And over the host of the tribe of the children of God was Elisab, the son of Duel. And the Kohathites set forward, bearing the sanctuary. And the other did set up the tabernacle against they came. And the standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set forward according to their enemies. And over his host was Elishama, the son of Ammihud. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamaliel, the son of Pedahazar. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidan, the son of Gideoni. And the standard of the camp of the children of Dan set forward, which was the reward of all the camps throughout their hosts. And over his host was the Aziar, the son of Ammishaddai. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Asher was Pedro, the son of Akron. And over the host of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ahari, the son of Enan. Those were the journeyings of the children of Israel according to their armies, when they set forward. And Moses said unto Habab, the son of Raguel, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, we are journeying into the place of the which the Lord said, I will give it you. Come thou with us, and we will do thee good. And we will do thee good, for the Lord hath spoken good concerning Israel. And he said unto him, I will not go, but I will depart to mine own land and to my kindred. And he said, Leave us not, I pray thee, for as much as thou knowest how we are to encamp in the wilderness, and thou mayest be us instead of eyes. And it shall be, if thou go with us, it shall be that what goodness the Lord shall do unto us, the same will do unto thee. And they departed from the mount of the Lord 3 days' journey, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord went before them in the 3 days' journey, to search out a resting place for them. And the cloud of the Lord was upon them by day, when they went out of the camp. And it came to pass, when the ark set forward, that Moses said, Rise up, Lord, and let thine enemies be scattered, and let them that hate thee flee before thee. And when it rested, he said, Return, O Lord, unto the many thousands of Israel. Chapter 11. And when the people complained, it displeased the Lord, and the Lord heard it. And his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Lord burnt among them, and consumed that they were in the uttermost parts of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord burnt among them. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell of lusting, and the children of Israel was swept again, and said, Who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. And the manna was a coriander seed, and the color thereof as the color of the beldium. And the people went about and gathered it and ground it in mills, or beat it in a mortar, and baked it in pans, and made cakes of it, and the taste of it was the taste of fresh oil. And when the dew fell upon the camp in the night, the manna fell upon it. Then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent, and the anger of the word was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased, and Moses said unto the Lord, Wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant, and wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight, that thou layest the burden of all this people upon me? Have I conceived all this people? Have I begotten them? That thou shouldest say unto me, Carry them in thy bosom, as a nursing father beareth the second child, unto the land which thou swearest unto their fathers. When then should I have flesh to give unto all this people? For they weep unto me, saying, Give us flesh that we may eat. I am not able to bear all his people alone, because it is too heavy for me. And if thou deal thus with me, kill me. I pray thee out of hand, if I have found favor in thy sight, and let me not see my wretchedness. And the Lord said unto Moses, Gather unto my 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest to be the elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation, that they may stand there with thee. And I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take off the spirit which is upon thee, and I will put it upon them. And they shall bear the burden of the people with thee. Thou bear it not thyself alone. And say thou unto the people, Sanctify yourselves against tomorrow. And ye shall eat flesh, for ye have wept in the ears of the Lord, saying, Who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was with us in Egypt. Therefore the Lord will give you flesh, and ye shall eat. Ye shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days, but even a whole month, until it come out of your nostrils. And it be loathsome unto you, because that ye have despised the Lord which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, Why came we forth out of Egypt? And Moses said, The people among whom I am are 600,000 footmen, and thou hast said, I will give them flesh, that they may eat a whole month. Shall the flocks and the herds be slain for them to suffice them? Or shall all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them to suffice them? And the Lord said unto Moses, Is the Lord's hands waxed short? Thou shalt see now whether my words shall come to pass unto thee or not. And Moses went out and told the people the words of the Lord, and gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people, and set them round about the tabernacle. And the Lord came down in a cloud and spake unto him, and he took the spirit that was upon him, and gave it unto the 70 elders. And it came to pass that when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied and did not cease. But there remained 2 of the men in the camp. The name of the one was Eldad, and the name of the other Medad. And the spirit rested upon them, that they were of them that were written, but went not out unto the tabernacle. They prophesied in the camp. And there ran a young man and told Moses and said, Eldad and Medad do prophesy in the camp. And Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, My lord Moses, forbid them. Moses said unto him, Envious thou for my sake? Would God that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his spirit upon them. And Moses gat him unto the camp, he and the elders of Israel. And there went forth a wind from the Lord, and brought quails. From the sea let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey on the side, and it was from the sea, and let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey on the side, and as it were a day's journey on the other side round about the camp, and as it were 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth. And the people stood up all that day, and all that night, and all that next day, and they gathered the quails. He that gathered least gathered 10 hummers, and they spread them all abroad from themselves round about the camp. And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. And he called the name of the place Kibroth, because they were buried, the people that lusted. And the people journeyed from Kibroth Hattaavah unto Hazareth, and abode at Hazareth. I was reading chapter 10 to chapter 11 of Numbers.
So, excellent reading. All right, so let me hear what stood out to you, Aaron.
Okay. So it was on Numbers 11. Numbers 33.
33.
Yeah, Numbers chapter 11, verse 33.
Okay.
It says, And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, it was chewed. The wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people. The Lord smote the people with a very great plague. So what that kind of means to me is that the people were...
Reread that again?
It says,
You said 33, right?
Yeah.
Okay, reread it.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, it was chewed. The wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people. The Lord smote the people with a very great plague.
Okay.
So what that kind of says to me is that the people, right, they made God so angry that all the anger just built up inside of him. And he was on his last straw. And when they finally made the last straw pop, all of it he just caused a very great plague on him. Like, say for instance, like Noah, right? How God warned Noah about a very great plague coming. He gave him time and was able to build a boat in order to escape the plague. Okay. Because God was angry with the people, but not him. So...
And then the people who listened to
God.
Him, to God and Noah, they gonna get saved also.
Yeah.
Because if you listen when somebody say, okay, come with me, we're going over here to take shelter because something is coming that is great, that if you don't come into this shelter, you're not going to live after it's passed.
Exactly.
So, okay, excellent. Let me hear what Ethan have to say.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they say where they were journeying to?
Who?
The people.
Which people? For 33?
Like in general, for chapter 10 and 11, it was just basically talking about people coming together and journeying, but I don't know where they were journeying to.
I know.
I think
Can I say?
read 31
For what chapter?
of chapter 11.
Okay. And there went forth a wind from the Lord, and brought quails from the sea, and let them fall by the camp, as it was a day's journey on this side, and as it were a day's journey on the other side, round about the camp, and as it were 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth. I think what they're journeying to was, read 34 and 35. It says, and he called the name of that place Kiblat Hatava, because they.
Okay, so hold on. So, how you say that? Kbot?
Kiblat
Uh-huh. And
Hatava.
Ataval. Those were the place that they were going?
No, that's just one place.
Oh, that's one place.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
that's
Wait. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Okay, let me hear. Continue.
Because there they buried the people that lusted, and the people journeyed.
The people who what?
Who lusted.
Okay.
Now 35 is a big one because it actually tells you where they journeyed from.
Okay.
And the people journeyed from Kiblat Hatava onto Hazareth, and abode at Hazeroth.
Oh, so they journey from.
Kiblat Hatava onto Hazeroth. So that's where they were journeying from. Was the question answered?
So that's where they were journeying from. See, that's why we have to follow follow it, because that's why I keep on saying. A lot of time, if you read further along, you see the answer to the question that you asked, and that was excellent, Aaron. That was actually excellent. Okay. So what stood out to you, Ethan?
just basically the journey.
The journey stood out to you?
Not like the journey, how many people was called upon to go on the journey.
And how many people was called upon?
I think it was like,
Look up that verse and see.
no, it's more than one verse.
Okay. So I need some evidence out of the reading.
Chapter 10, verse 19.
Chapter 10, verse
All the way to
19.
verse 29.
So chapter 10, verse how much?
That's like what? Chapter 19 to, not chapter 19, verse 19 to verse 29.
And what was your question again?
It wasn't a question. It was just saying how many tribes got together to journey.
Oh, you said church.
Okay, and let me hear. How many tribes? I think it'd probably be better you just read it right through.
That's 11.
How many?
11.
Oh, so there was 11 tribes.
Yes, that got together to journey.
So the 11 tribes gathered together to journey to where?
So, Hazaroth. Yes.
No.
Wait, right here is on 36. It says
36
You
of
just-
chapter 10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when it rested, he said, Return, O Lord, unto the many thousands of Israel.
That doesn't explain quite what
That's the
Ethan was
question I
asking.
asked. That's the question I asked first. Where did they journey to?
Yeah, they
And it
journeyed-
says, and the people journeyed from Kibroth, Hatava.
Where you
unto
reading
Az-
from?
Verse 11.
Chapter 11.
Chapter 11, verse 35.
Verse 35.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just answered that question.
Yeah, I
Okay.
understand that, but right here it says, if you listen to it closely, and when it rested, he said, Return, O Lord, unto the many thousands of Israel. So they were basically going back to Israel first.
Yeah.
Who was going back to Israel?
the tribes?
The tribes?
Yeah.
And when it rested, right? He said, Return, O Lord, to the 10,000. Right? Thousands of Israel. Right? Okay. So but that's Christ returning to Israel, not the tribes. What do you all think?
Oh, it says return, O Lord.
Exactly.
Oh,
So Lord is Christ.
yeah.
So Christ is returning to Israel. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that would, quite go with what you was asking or the discussion that we was having.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
They journeyed to, I was right. They journeyed to Hazarah.
Their journey
That
to,
didn't have nothing to do with where they journeyed.
yeah.
That just, if you kept on reading to chapter 11, it showed, it says, and when the people complained, they displeased the Lord, and the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Lord burnt among them, and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp.
So when the Lord hear the cry of the people, right?
They came back, and he heard the complaint. He heard the complaints, and he was displeased with it.
Yeah. So when he said I consumed some outlying parts of the camp, what exactly is that?
He burnt them.
He burnt them.
He just killed them.
All right. What else we talking about in these chapters tonight? Is there anything else that stood out?
To me, that was the major thing that stood out.
That was a major thing for you?
How about you?
Yeah, that was the major thing.
Okay. All right, well, on that note, we are going to just do our final, nightly roundup. And I'm going to say, to everyone out there, the first responders, and to Miss Natoya, I just want to big up these kids that you see in front of me here, even though Miss Chloe, she fall asleep. And I just want to big up Mert and everyone who takes the time out, hopefully it is being a blessing to you guys like it is to us. And I just want everyone out there to just stay safe. Stay safe, and let's just try to do the right thing and try to be as healthy as God intend for us to be. And on that note, guys, what y'all want to say?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, so you guys take care. Have a good night.
Have a blessed night, everybody.
And we will.
Catch you on the other side tomorrow.
Amen.